Hey everyone, this is Disney65 here, and today I'm going to do a quick review of a film that I saw just there on Netflix. It is, of course, the sequel to The Princess Switched Again. This movie stars Vanessa Hudgens as Stacy, Margaret, and there's a new character as well called Fiona. All played by Vanessa Hudgens, by the way. Stacy, played by Hudgens. She's happily married to Prince Edward, played by Sam Pallinger, I think is his name. Forgive me for the what you call it, if I pronounce some of these actors' names wrong, sorry. But she's happily married now, Stacey. Meanwhile, Margaret, played by Hudgens, sorry. She, of course, herself and Kevin, who was Stacey's best friend, played by Nick, played by Nick. He of course they broke up, and of course Stacey decides to bring the two together. But of course, their problems arise. However, where Margaret's party-loving cousin, played by Hudgens again, sporting a blonde wig, threatens to take over the kingdom by pretending to be Margaret, and while Margaret just pretends to be Stacey, and vice versa. So will Fiona's scheme work? Well, you have to find out. From the get-go, this movie is very predictable, just like the first movie, which I think I reviewed. But if I didn't review that, I'm sorry, I can review that as well another day. But I really enjoyed this sequel. You know, it's not a masterpiece. I know it's not. But I enjoy these kind of movies. I don't know why, but I'm always a big fan of fairy tales since I was a kid. Vanessa Hudgens, she did a good job as the three characters. There's also a surprise cameo in the end of this movie, and I had to rewind it back. I was like, wait a minute, is that who I think it is? Now I will give you a clue who they are. It's a movie based on Netflix. It's got 3 sequels, and it's based off The Prince of Me. What I mean to say is, it's basically like The Prince of Me. And the movie, which is done on Netflix, by the way, that I'm talking about, you pretty much know what it's going to be. What it is, they make a surprise cameo in the end of this movie. Not Paige or Edward, no, not them. Spoiler, I'm going to say spoiler now. Richard and Amber from The Christmas Prince. There. Now, that's the spoiler. Anyway, back to the movie, The Princess Switched Again. It is a good film. I enjoyed it. If you haven't seen it, it's now streaming on Netflix now, because it came out today, and I decided to see it because I saw the first one last night, which was the first one. For like a recap of the first one, here we go. So the first movie was basically about, Stacey and Margaret, and switch places. Like, Stacey becomes Margaret becomes Stacey. Stacey falls in love with Margaret's ex-fiance, who is now married to Stacey in the end of the Princess Switch. While, vice versa. It was a good film too. Like I said, I enjoyed that movie as well. But yeah, overall, I give this movie 3 out of 5 stars. It's an enjoyable film. If you haven't seen it, do watch it. And is there anything else I have to say? I forgot to mention. If for those who are a fan of EastEnders, the guy that played what's his name, Rick Norwood, he played Arthur Fatboy, who got killed off in EastEnders. He appeared in this movie as Fiona's buddy, along with another girl who I forget her name, but she was in Holby City. The minute I saw him, I was like, that guy looks awfully familiar. So I basically was on my phone, I was scrolling down Internet Movie Database, I was like, oh my god, it's Arthur from EastEnders, cool. But yeah, if you're a fan of Vanessa Hudgens, or if you're a fan of fairy tales, if you love Netflix movies, then yeah, do check it out. It's a nice film. So that's my review of The Princess Switch Again. Let me know in the comments down below, have you seen the movie? Are you going to see it or not? And until next time, take care.